Good morning. It's another great day in the neighborhood. This is my second video for today. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to have your video here for your algorithms with conditions. That is activity 1.4. So if you'll just pay attention, and Miss J will put the video here for you.
This video explores algorithms with conditions or conditional statements. We remember that linear algorithms are a set of directions that flow from one step to another. Let's review the example of planning a birthday party. Looking at this flowchart, it's easy to see why this type of algorithm is called linear. The steps in the algorithm flow in a straight line. But what if you need to make a decision before you can complete a step? For example, what if it's raining on the day of the party and you have to move the party location? Could you create instructions that include a backup plan? To create an algorithm that includes decisions, you add conditional statements to the algorithm. Conditional statements are questions that check whether a condition is true and then perform one action if it's true and a different action if it's false. An example condition could be, is it raining outside? The answer is either yes or no. In this case, the answer would be no, and you proceed to the next step. Just like linear algorithms, algorithms with conditional statements can be shown in a flowchart. Let's look again at the birthday party flowchart and add our conditional statement about rain. In order to determine whether the party should be inside or outside, the condition to check is whether or not it's raining. If the answer is yes, it's raining, then you should have the party inside. If the answer is no, it's not raining, then you can have the party outside. So how do we represent this condition in the flowchart? In a flowchart, the rhombus, or diamond-shaped component, is used to indicate that a decision has to be made. The rhombus should always contain a yes, no, or true-false question. So after purchasing party decorations, you come to your conditional statement. Is it raining outside? Yes? Then set up the party inside. No? Then set up the party outside. Computer scientists create sophisticated programs that can carry out complex algorithms. A lot of these algorithms contain conditional logic to complete their tasks properly. Here's an example. A vending machine uses a conditional statement before it dispenses a snack. It checks to see whether you entered a valid code. If yes, then it dispenses the snack. If no, it displays an error on its screen. Can you think of other conditions the vending machine might need to check for? How about money? The vending machine needs to be programmed to check whether you've inserted enough money before it dispenses the snack. Now that you've learned about algorithms with conditions, you're ready to start creating them.
Alright, so there's my video. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to draw.io and we'll start a little bit of the conditioning here. So I'm going to put draw.io. Okay, there it is. I've searched it. I got my Google search. Okay, let's open that up. And if I remember correctly, if we go back, one of those, okay, here's my blank. Okay, let's give our diagram a name. We're going to call it flowchart activity 1.4 coding with conditions flow chart. All right. So click on my blank diagram and I click create, and yes, I want to put it in my root folder. It takes a couple minutes. All right, now I want to start with my what? My first one is my ellipse, and I want to put in here begin. All right, and so I got to figure out what am I beginning. So I need to go back to my activity, and I need to go down here and look and see where my conditional, because we already did our conditional there. Here it is: getting dressed for school, making a snack, practicing a musical instrument, or organizing your bedroom. All right, I'm going to pick organizing my bedroom. So in here, I'm going to put organizing my bedroom. And I got to spell organizing right. There it is, organizing my bedroom. All right, next thing I'm going to do, I don't want to have that, so I need the arrow, but I want a rectangle. So the first thing I need to do when I'm organizing my bedroom is, number one, what is the first thing I need to do? I need to sort all of my stuff in the room. Okay, so how am I going to sort it? What am I going to do to sort that stuff in my room? Well, my next thing is sorting the stuff. Okay, so I've got to know, now I want to make a rhombus right here, because my rhombus is what's going to tell me how I'm going to sort my stuff. Okay, so here it is. My question is it toy, or is it electronic or clothing? Okay, so I'm going to do my electronic or my clothing. Okay, so let me make this a little bit bigger here. All right, is it electronic or is it clothing? Okay, so if it is yes, it's electronic. Okay, so I'm going to have to get a little text box here, move a little text box over here. And this is in the text box, it's going to say yes. So yes, is it electronic? Yes. All right, let's see. I'm going to have two of them here. We're going to have, is it electronic? Okay, yes, it goes somewhere. And then if this is also, I don't want to do that. I want to do my little text here. And I want to put in here no. So now I got to have an action here. And then I got to have an action over here. All right, so if it's no, I continue looking for clothing. All right, and if it's yes, put away where it goes. All right, so now with my continue looking for clothing, okay, it says it's no. All right, electronics. Okay, so we're going to put here instead, darn it, oh my goodness, electronics or clothing. There we go. All right. Yes, electronics. Yes, clothing. Put it where it goes. Continue looking for clothing. Clotting. Okay. Clothing. Oh my goodness. COLOTHING. Clothing or electronics that are still out. All right. So if it's no, then I have to do what? I need to go back. So I need to do over here, I need to ask again. You know, this is, I could put another rhombus there. But you see what I'm doing here? Sorting my bedroom stuff. All right. So that's what I want you to do with those two other things. So you'll do your draw.io to get your flowchart going, and you'll watch the video at the front of this. All right, so have a great day. It's a good one. Bye.